welcome over to ChessWhiz TV episode 400 and something, 92. Wow, we are getting so close to 500. I am really excited for episode 500 because you know what? After that, we're going to have episode 501. Today, we're going to play a chess variant that you have never seen before, but it's very similar to Racing King's Chess, which is a chess variant actually supported on this website, lichess.org. If you were to click play with a friend, first imagine you have a friend. Okay, so then you click variant. You can see Racing King's Chess down here. Well, that's a thing where the kings race across the board and you cannot check your opponent. You cannot check your opponent. So here's the idea. What we're going to play today is called Running King's Chess, and it's called that because I didn't name it. And in it, you start with this chessboard, but it's the Racing King's rules. So the white king tries to get anywhere on the back rank. I drew it over here because how are you going to show up on this square? You're not. Here's an example of an arrow that won't occur. And then this black king is trying to get over here, and you cannot check, and you cannot checkmate. This is not a chess variant. It is a Racing King's variant. So let's play it right now. Continue from here. Let's duplicate this tab. By the way, if you ever want two of something, you can just right click on it and choose duplicate. I bet you didn't know that, so let me show you again. Actually, you can't see the screen, but you go up to the top of the window and you right-click on the tab, and then you choose Duplicate. It works great for $100 bills and browser tabs. I haven't quite worked the kinks out of the $100 bills duplication. I'm having trouble right-clicking on them, but the browser tabs are going great. So let's put this link in the chat, see who wants to play. We're starting the show a bit late. Now, let me tell you why that is, because I went to broadcast the stream on twitch.tv/ChessWhiz, where we broadcast every week, Sundays at 1 p.m. EST. I just thought I'd mention that. Okay, so you can't check or checkmate. The thing is king to back rank to win. I just wanted to show off how quickly I can type. Let's also open notepad.exe so I can show you how quickly I can type into notepad.exe. You may not check or checkmate. Arrive on the back rank with your king to win. The nice thing about typing quickly is it doesn't matter what comes out as long as you talk at the same time. Say what you're typing. You know how it is. Okay, so kings are going to advance, and his king is going to advance. I want to prevent it from advancing. So I'm going to put my rook right here, which is going to create a wall of rook, sidewaysness wall. And that will prevent his king from advancing. Let's also put this bishop over here just for fun because I'm kind of wanting to bring my king out like this. I'm hoping that I can get it pretty far because in Racing King's Chess, which I've played a few times, one rank further than the opponent is a big advantage. If you could just get your king one rank further than your opponent. So my bishop here, I guess I'll just, okay. I don't really, maybe I should just move my king out. Who needs bishops? But then again, I probably need bishops. So I could trade. Then he'd be pretty well developed. I don't care. I'm going to trade. Because this means I make the first king move, and I am on a roll. Now, I did blunder a knight, but that's a small downside to a king entering the land of the second rank, which is a really good land, by the way. If you're evaluating land right now, you should consider the second rank. It's great land. Of course, it's nothing like the third rank. As you can see here, my king is entering new territory. Very good. Okay, so rook is going to capture rook. No problem. I love trades. And then my king will advance to here, and then it will be stuck. Very interesting. I'm simply fascinated by the possibilities here of advancing illegally. Okay, what about this way? This seems good. Actually, I love advancing right here because that actually freezes up his bishop. Because of the no checking rule, he can't move his bishop. It would discover a check in blue. I planned that since before the show. I was like, okay, now 4 minutes and 1 second in, I'm going to sneeze uncontrollably in a controlled fashion. It was pretty fun planning that. So the reason the live show was 7 or 8 minutes late is because I booted up my computer. That was probably my first mistake. And after booting up my computer, I can't take his rook. He could take me and I can't capture with the queen, but no matter. I can capture with the bishop. So here I come now. Let's see how this goes. Okay, very interesting. And he's going to advance, but at that point, I'm going to, So I'm going to play here, okay? So this is somewhat threatening perhaps. I could also play here. Talk about stupid. Okay, we're not going to do that. How can we stop his king? I feel like I ought to be doing that. We are running low on time. Let's try this. I can always capture this with the bishop. He cannot capture this because he's pinned. He's probably going to move his king here, at which point I will move my queen here, I guess. Oh boy, I better give him some time as a way to say, help, I need more time. We'll try that. And now, we're going to save the bishop. Help! This is not very smart of me yet, but just wait until my next few moves. They're going to be brilliant moves coming right up here in my house of brilliance. Oh, it looks like we have a new follower. It is Robert. Thank you for following, Robert. I have just blundered. See, his king is advancing now, and I have no hope of stopping it. That's too bad. But on the bright side, I wonder if I should just... I keep on making these pitiful attempts to slow his king down, and they're very pitiful. Pitiful. Well, rather than advancing, I need a way to pick my nose and advance my king at the same time. I haven't told you why the show was late. So I started on my computer. That was the first mistake. Then I opened up my broadcasting software, my open broadcasting software. In case you're wondering which broadcasting software it was looks pretty good to me. Oh, this is so much fun. Oh yeah. I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to realize I still can't do anything. I wonder if I should move my king backwards and pick up a free rook. Yeah, I should probably do that. Check. Oh, he proposes a take back because you can't check. What kind of a doofus am I? Silly. I'll just send in the word silly. That's very silly. Okay, so now we capture this. And now we're pinned instead. That wasn't very smart of me. He's building a navy. But check this out. Oh, you can't go here. It's covered. He can't go here. It's covered. And he can't take me here because it's check. So now he's humiliated. Let's throw the rook down here, threatening to advance the king somewhere around here after I take the queen for free. Here we go. Queen, clever move, but look at this. Oh, I'm going to make it to the back rank. This is my racing king skills showing themselves, knowing to go this way because it's behind the rook instead of this way, which is in front of the rook. It seems to still be my turn. Oh, yeah. Make a little house. Oh, this is classic racing king strategy. Look at this. I make room to advance. Okay, I guess you're not interested. Oh, I lost my... whatever I lost. That's too bad. Guess I'll win instead. I'm going to... Ooh. Queen, I guess I lost. If he covers me here, I could block him here, but then he could take this, stopping the last piece out of time. No, this was so interesting. I was very interested. Okay, so he covers the back rank. Then I block him. Then he takes my bishop, covering this square, and this square is already covered this way, so I can't get to the back rank at all. Oh, that was thrilling. I wish we could have played it instead of running out of time. So let me tell you what happened. I opened up my Open Broadcaster Studio, or whatever it's called, my OBS. What happened next? Let's play again. I love the idea of moving my bishop somewhere. How about the move he made? It seems like a pretty good move, actually, except I'm going to differ from the way he played. Hold on, I have to put the rooks in here. The rules. By rooks, I mean rules. It says, you may not check or checkmate, or win. It's French, of course. This isn't quite French. It's actually awking. The language is called awking. It's not polite to say it out loud. And I clicked broadcast. Do you notice the error I made? Started on my computer, opened up my broadcasting software, and I clicked broadcast. And what did it do? It said broadcasting at 4 kbps. 8. You can't do that, dude. 4. It clearly says awking to win. So you can't do that. 4. Now, normally I broadcast at 2000 kbps. In fact, I'm doing that right now, having now corrected my error. But it was like 4. And then it was like 50, which is enough to get part of my face to show up in the stream. Not the good part, though. It's like the worst part of my face was showing up. I didn't know what was wrong. I thought, what's wrong? Maybe I've entered an alternative universe where bad things happen. I did that once in 1994. It was terrible. Guys, I think centralistical is good. Oh, yeah, this has got to be good. King up. If you can move your king up, you should move your king up. That's the rule here. And I can even arrive here after oh, no, I can't. He blocked me. I can't move this. Not that I would ever want to move that. Let's just attack the queen. He'll move this knight, of course, and then I can't take it because it checks him. You can't check. It says clearly, you're awking to win, so you can't check. Yeah, yeah, 50 kilobits was not enough kilobits for the stream. And I spent minutes listening to music while I waited for the problem to fix itself. Have you ever done that? You're like, oh no, I have problems. Guess I better listen to music until the problem fixes itself. Well, that's what I did. And guess what happened? Well, nothing happened. Some of the viewers who showed up on time because they know I broadcast punctually every week, Sundays at 1 p.m. EST at twitch.tv/ChessWhiz. They tried to listen to, but they were getting 4 kilobits per second of the music. So it was like, and then a bunch of buffering, and then yeah, it wasn't great. I guess I'll take that for free because I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna stop as king. It's getting way too advanced. If you see carefully with your eyes, you will see that we are equally advanced. We're both on our 5th ranks. That's too much. Black should be in advanced and inferior quantity because he moves second. So because he's no longer inferior, need to make that correction. I think I'll save my queen. Nah, just a whim I have right now. I was saving my queen. And now I want to advance. Oh no, my queen! I lost my queen. Okay, that could be a problem. And now I have, yeah, not the smartest ChessWhiz in the ChessWhiz container today. Let's just lose my knight next. That has downsides too, like losing a knight. So you can see I'm losing everything I have, but don't worry about me. I've got this under control. I've lost actually my other knight. I wasn't paying attention to my knights. Very close attention anyway. But now that my king is on the 7th rank, he basically has to resign. I mean, he could just take all my things and I would still win easily. Watch this. Watch this, okay. Okay, so he's going to blunder and take my knight. and then I will win like this. Okay, that wasn't a winning move, was it? Help! I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, ChessWhiz, you're a genius. And he wins. Oh no, I lost my only one move though. So I get the consolation of getting 2nd place in this game. That's very good. Very good. As you can see, I could take this rook if it were my turn instead of him winning right now. GG. That'd be great. Now, as you can see, I won 1 game against Gingerbread Man, and I lost 1 game against Gingerbread Man. So overall, I'm an equal with the Gingerbread Man. Let's see who else wants to play. And Trihard Chess. Now, Trihard Chess is the guy I want to play. He's been trying hard. So we're going to right-click on him, and then we're going to left-click on him, and then we're going to click Cancel, and then we're going to mouse over him and click the Battle Axes. And then we're going to leave the tab. Duplicate this tab and realize that all you have to do is press continue from here, play with a friend, and type in the friend's name somewhere here. Right here. Trihard _ chess. There he is. Let's play Trihard Chess. Let's play Russian kings or Latvian kings, whatever kind of kings this is. My nose is not smashed. Fantastic. So back to the story, I could not figure out how to accelerate my internet connection. Finally, after minutes, it dawned on me that maybe I should turn off my Wi-Fi and turn it back on again. Turn her back on again. My Wi-Fi was not working. How unusual. So I tried that. I turned off my Wi-Fi and the streaming speed went even lower. It went to about 0 kbps after I turned it off. So then I turned it back on and it was turning back on, and then it was 8. 6. It was so bad. It did not improve itself at all. So I had the idea of waiting a bunch more to see if the problem would go away, kind of like this. Except we're actually doing something. Good luck. Have fun. And then let's give him the rules here. You may not checkmate. You may not check. Arrive on the back rank. What's out? You're hawking to win. Seems good. Seems good. Let's play. And nothing good happened in the sequence of my Wi-Fi not working. So finally, I thought the next thing I would do, because I'm an IT professional, I know what you should do when your computer's not working. Restart Windows. Yeah, that's right. I just rebooted the computer. Brilliant. I think I can just win here because I'm the first mover. So I will, whatever happens, I'll do it first. Changing it up there, buddy. Dubious. He can't take me. Restarting my computer solved absolutely nothing. It was interesting, though. After I restarted my computer, it occurred to me what the problem was, which was tested on another device. That was the problem. I have another device right here, my iPhone 14. So, hey, look, I'm pinned and can't take that. No problem. No problem. I'm going to notice he can't go here, he can't go here, but he can't go here. Perfect. He can't go anywhere. So we will get the rook mobilized, and then we'll put it right here. And that will completely move him. He won't be able to move. He'll be moved. That's how that works, right? Okay, so now he's seeming to be putting me under threat. How rude. So we'll go here. I actually really like the brilliant rook e6. He can't check me, so he can't capture me. And then after I move there, I could take his queen. So I'll look forward to that brilliancy in the future. It occurred to me what the problem was. I tested it with another device, and that device went at a smooth 8,000 kilobits per second. Now, compared to 6, 8,000 is a lot different from 6. For example, it has more digits, and it's a lot larger. So I immediately knew I should stream from my iPhone 14. I didn't know that for very long before I changed what I knew to something more reasonable. I want to play up here just because I think it's so brilliant, and I love being brilliant on this show. There's two things I like besides talking, which is winning. Actually, that's all I like. Winning. I love winning. So let's do some winning here. Oh no, I seem to be pinned. Okay, my king is not going forward. What can I do next? Put my knight here. Nope, that won't work. I want to take that. Take that. Take all this stuff. I want to take this stuff. Let's get the rook active. This seems good. I can play my rook this way. It's kind of my plan now. So that's kind of my plan. I'll give him some time. We clearly don't have enough time to make good moves and have a lovely chat at the same time. We kind of only have time enough to make good moves. I'm just kidding, of course. We don't have any good moves here. Okay, he might trade his queen for my rook, allowing him to... Oh, never mind. Allowing him to advance. That would have been interesting. So now we can take his... Oh, we're still pinned. This guy's a super genius. I am breaking my promise. Wait a minute. I can just walk up and... Ooh, it's getting interesting. Oh, it already was interesting. It's getting more interesting. More interesting. So restarting didn't help. Another device was fine. So what do you think the problem was, guys? I want to hear it in the chat. Okay, so you know what I heard in the chat? What I wanted to hear was, what was the problem with my internet? Restarting didn't fix it, and it worked on another device, but it was only 4 kbps on my streaming device. Oh no. That's check. I can't do it. Take back sent. My girlfriend is going to prom with someone else. C. I don't know how to respond to that. If I had a prom or a girlfriend, I would be able to relate. But with neither of those things, all I can say is, I guess I could say C. Apparently that has some meaning. This is how you do that face. You have to breathe in at the same time to make a sort of whistling sound in order to properly make the C sound. Okay. ChessWhiz, I don't know if you're making good moves right now. I just let him advance. But I'm going to put my... Oh, I'm cheating again. Oh, this guy's too good. But I have a plan. Take me back. You want to see that again? Be sure to breathe in like a loud maelstrom as you make the face. There's really only one kind of maelstrom, which is a loud maelstrom. I bet you have never experienced any other kinds. Of course, you've never experienced a maelstrom. You probably thought it was maelstrom, but it's not. It's maelstrom. It sounds like this.
Maelstrom.
It's a maelstrom. Don't believe it. Don't believe that piece of garbage information. It is maelstrom. In fact, there's an alternate definition. Look at this. Okay, so who cares about chess right now? We can look at this word. Look, if you can read this, you know what I mean. The line over the A says A. The 2 dots above the A says ah. And the upside down E says In case you're wondering, that's So this is maelstrom. In case you're wondering, that says maelstrom. And now I win. It's very helpful to know what the upside down E says, so that when you're broadcasting a chess game and people don't believe you, which actually I have no idea if people believe me, but thanks for all the free stuff. What? GG. I don't know if this was a good move, but it made me laugh, so in that sense it was good. If you make a statement and then make another statement and imagine that there's people watching who disagree with the first statement, all you need to do is know that an upside down E means and then you can be like, no, man, it's maelstrom. But if you click this,
maelstrom.
It's maelstrom. Don't believe it. Rematch offer accepted. Good luck at. You may not check or checkmate. Arrive on the back rank with you. Awking to win. I'm ready for that. Let's just copy him. That seems like the best move. So if it's best for him, it's best for me. Let's just copy him, right? It's not like I can do anything else. Now I'm going to do something else. I'm going to bring the rook around. It worked okay in the first game because I got second place. So it might work in this game. So I am not seeing in the chat how I fixed my internet, which I wanted. I wanted to see that. I'm coming in. Coming in, man. So instead what we see in the chat is the statement that good with an apostrophe in the middle, like this. Good. Okay. So you're wondering, like, what's this guy going to say next? You're probably wondering that. Let's bring this on the screen a little bit better. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Good job OBSing, ChessWhiz. He moved a knight. Guess I better rescue the rook. What I've learned in the chat is that good is a contraction of go into the wood. Wow, you learn such useful things on this show. Some people, when they watch chess streams, they learn stupid stuff like what good chess moves are, but not on this stream. On this stream, you learn way more useful things. Like if an E is upside down, it says, and if someone ever puts an apostrophe in there, they're telling you, go into the wood. I've never had anyone say that, I think, but maybe I just didn't notice. Maybe I was like, he's telling me good, but I was confused because I didn't hear the apostrophe. And he was telling me something about wood. He's telling me something about wood. Yikes. People are probably telling me all about wood all the time, and I've had no idea this whole time. This is terrible. What if everyone is talking about wood all the time and I just don't know it? Have you considered that? Have you considered the possibility that everyone is constantly obsessing about the concept of wood and you are oblivious to this fact? It seems unlikely. Yeah. But it's possible. It really is possible. And I can't quite prove it's not true. At some point I should move my king up. But at that point he could take my rook. So maybe just never is a good time to do that. Man. This is a hard game. This guy is trying hard. Well, since nobody is telling me. Oh, they told me in the chat. They told me. I don't want to trade queens. The reason I don't want to trade queens is I'm down by 2 of these, and I'm only ahead by 1 of these. So trades will make it simpler. What I'm really down by is 2 ranks. I haven't even moved my king. Trades will make it simpler to keep it complicated. That's a concept, right? I'm giving up on the concept of not trading. Right now I'm trading a rook for a knight. Pretty smart? No, not smart. However, I'm being stupid instead. Guys, have you ever tried that? Have you ever been like, what should I do? Smart or stupid? Stupid. Definitely stupid. Well, that's what I'm doing right now. We'll try it out and see how it goes. The nice thing about other people being alive, I've actually considered, what if nobody else was alive? Because I think about things sometimes. And the nice thing about other people being alive is that they can be stupid. Meanwhile, you can just be like, I wonder how that's going to turn out for them. Probably bad. And you can watch it and be like, yep, pretty bad. You don't have to do it yourself. See, you don't have to yourself try out stupid because other people will be stupid for you. And there seems to be no end to the quantity of stupid volunteers. If you ever been like, if only my friends would be more stupid, that never happens. That never happens. Your friends are sufficiently stupid at all times. I'm not sure why this is. It must be the rule of stupid friends or something. He's getting his king across here. This is bad. This, and then this. Oops, I'm cheating. It's like the only thing I can think of right now is illegal. It's probably weed. Weed is illegal. That's why I'm thinking of it. I bet you don't believe me. You think I'm not thinking of it. But trust me, I'm definitely thinking about weed right now. I'm focusing super hard on weed. In fact, I'm not even thinking about chess right now. I'm only thinking about weed, but not weed. I'm more like thinking about weeds, like dandelions and daisies and other things that are weeds. Because that's all I can think of right now that are weeds. In fact, daisies might not be weeds. So let's just go with dandelions. I'm thinking about dandelions and other things that are weeds that I lose. Oh, but luckily for me, I only lose when I move. Ready? Oh, I lost. You ever had that happen? No? Well, then you've had something new happen. You have watched somebody run out of time but not lose until they move. A new experience for you. Studies show that having new experiences lengthens the perceived length. That lengthens the length of your life. So, you're welcome. I have now lengthened the perceived length of your life by giving you a new experience. Now, the study also shows that the more different the experience is, the more long your perceived length is. Unfortunately, that was similar to some other experiences that you've done, such as watching me play chess. You've done that a lot already, so I don't know if I've lengthened your life that much, but at least I've lengthened it. Actually, I've kind of shortened it because 30 minutes ago, you were 30 minutes younger, and now you're older than you've ever been. You're older than you've ever been. You're older than you've ever been. And now you're getting older. Ha ha. It's a great song. Well, I guess the show's over. We're out of friends. Didn't take long, did it? Click the link to continue the show. So the reason my internet was super slow is that behind the scenes on my computer, unbeknownst to me, there was something running, sucking up all my internet. So of course I didn't know how to find that because I'm not like a computer guy. I just use them for a living. So I opened up Task Manager and I started shooting things at random. Anything that looked like it might be using juice. Now, let me just show you my Task Manager here. Okay. Here's what I've got running. Just about everything on the face of the earth. Now, there's this column over here called Network. So if you just click, this is Windows 10, on Network, it'll show you whatever's using the most network, which is OBS Studio, which is me streaming to you, okay? Now that I've shown you that, you can hack my computer and steal all my Bitcoins. I don't have any Bitcoins, so good luck with that. I want to do that move that everybody does. Wait, this is the move everybody does. I'm confused. So what I should have done, of course, was sort by the network tab and kill all the things using network. But I didn't do that because I'm not the kind of guy who plans ahead by one move. Come on, man. I just started killing things. I was like, oh, that starts with the letter C. Die! And I killed a bunch of things. And you know what? I fixed the problem. It turns out a process called Adobe Virus was downloading an update to a program called Adobe Virus, and it was downloading the update with the entire pipe, if you know what I mean. Pipe of internet. Internet comes in pipes. That's what internet people call them. If you don't believe me, become an internet person and you will start calling them that. And the pipe was full of Adobe Virus. So killed that thing with my killing device and solved the problem. And now here we are being inane together. You know, it's much better to be inane than insane. I tried both and inane is much better. I don't know what to do. My queen's under attack and I only have a lot of choices. Can't do this one, so I should probably do it. Come over here. Seems to be a good place to get pinned. Good. Yeah, now we can have this inane show, and that's perfect. If you ever have slow internet and want it to be faster, just kill things and see if that improves it. If it doesn't, just keep killing. You know, just keep killing. What I heard about violence is if it's not solving your problem, you're not using enough of it. It's a pretty good rule of thumb. If you don't mind prison. So I wonder if I could advance. I can never advance. That's humorous. What I think I need to do now is win a bunch of stuff. Material, like capture material. That's what I need to do. What I've noticed right now is I can't capture. Oh, I could take a rook for free. Hold on, guys. Hey, I'll do that instead. Boo. That's great. Yeah, because I see it. I can't advance, and as a direct consequence of that, he can't advance. And so I should just take a bunch of his stuff. I see he can actually get this for free because you're not allowed to check. By the way, here's the rules. You may not check or checkmate, arrive on the back rank. You with your hawking to win. It's a pretty close game, actually, considering those rules. Oh, I didn't need to save my queen. Stop it. You can't check. Don't you read it right here? You may not check. It's right next to back king with your hawking. Yeah. And now I can't take that. I should have saved my knight. Save the knights. This is kind of like a stalemate-ish kind of thing. So I'll just go win the knight for free. Attack pinned pieces, as they say. Yeah, so that was an interesting story. Now let me tell you another story. I decided to play a new board game recently. The game of Twilight Imperium, 4th edition. Now this is a massive game. Twilight Imperium came out in 1997. It's a board game. And then the 2nd edition came out in the year 2000. And then the 3rd edition came out in the year 2004. Then they came out with a couple of expansions. And then the people said, let's get some more money. And they made another edition. Years and years later, in 2017, which is still a long time ago, they came out with a Twilight Imperium 4th edition. Now I'm glad you've learned all that. But just wait till I have to say what I have to say next. I lost my rook. Bet you weren't expecting that to be what I said. This might end up as a draw. Pretty disappointing. It is a long board game. Now I thought it would take 4 or 5 hours. So we started it at 7 p.m. in the evening. I like saying redundant things. That's why I said in the evening. 7 p.m. in the evening. That's when we started it. We figured we might go till midnight, which is very late. Usually I go to bed before midnight or after, one of those. But not this time. This time I, thanks for the night, went to bed simultaneously before and after midnight. You see, the game did not go, a free queen. This is very good, ChessWhiz. I can now win. I can go this way. I actually thought for a moment I couldn't win, which is why I said I could after I realized I could. Yeah, I went to midnight, and then it went past midnight. It went to 1 a.m., and then it went past 1 a.m., and then it went to 2 a.m., and then it went past 2 a.m., and then it went to 3 a.m., and at 3 a.m. I thought this was a mistake. This was definitely a mistake because we weren't near the end of the game, and we had been playing for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. We had been playing this board game for 8 hours in the middle of the night, okay? So not the smartest thing to do, especially because it wasn't over, and we were not going to give up. It's like if you ever played the board game Risk, where you can just choose who to attack and then attack them a bunch. It was like that, except it was also like the board game Settlers of Catan, where you're like, I have a bunch of things and I can trade them with you, or I can trade them with you. And then it was also like the board game, I don't know, any good Euro game where you like manage your economy. Because on your turn, you don't just do something. On your turn, you select an action, and then everyone else selects an action. And then when they do their action, you can do the secondary action of that action. So it's like this base management combined with attack whoever you want, combined with trade with whoever you want, into a massive game of goes on forever. It was quite a game. So at about 3:50 a.m., we discovered that one of the 4 players had won. And the thing is, he could have won for the last 20 minutes. He could have been like, okay, I can win at the end of this round and nobody can stop me. So here, as you can see, you can't stop me. And so we can all just pass because I will win. But instead, for 20 minutes, he's like, I'm going to go over here just for fun. And in the middle of the night, he's like, and then I'm going to go over here. And of course, we didn't know if he could win or not because you actually have this secret objective. And his secret objective was control these 4 planets that have this red plus on them. And we had no idea that he needed those planets. So we're like, he might win. Attack his planet that doesn't have a red plus. And so there was all this drama that was meaningless. That's kind of the story of the entire game. Meaningless drama. And in the end, after he revealed that he could have won all that time, I went to bed. That was great. So it turned out to be a 9-hour board game played in the middle of the night. And so at the end of the game, we were all like, I'm sorry. We were all basically Canadians apologizing to each other that the game had gone that long. And that it, I hope you soon forget that we ever did this. And oh, this is exciting. We're back to Mappy Fisher. And I'm just sorry for the experience and hope you forget it soon. Basically, we were all four of us apologetic that it went so long, which is funny because nobody was particularly slow. We were all equally maddeningly too slow, just averagely aggregate. It was nobody's specific fault. But as a whole, we all felt bad it went a long time. And that was very interesting. Everybody feeling equally bad about an outcome was interesting to me. I was interested just because I'm a very interested person. Look how interested I am. See that? Very interested. I don't know if you can see over the internet there, but if you were in the room with me, if you were in the room with me, we would have so much fun. The last time someone was in the room with me, I had so much fun with them. I'm not even going to tell you what we did because this show is G-rated. So, anyway, that's kind of knocked me off my train of thought. I need to do a bit more thinking. I'm also losing all my pieces. But on the plus side, I'm now remembering what I was talking about. It was about that board game. So after we all apologized, we went to sleep. And then the next day, we texted each other, okay? So you would think the texts would say, let's never play that again. But what the text said, it was hilarious. Everyone was like, when do you want to play that again? And then one guy, get this, okay? It was so funny, even I laughed. He said, next time, we need to start it. We need to... We need to... He says, we need to start at 6... We need to start at 6 p.m. Forget. I was going to say it. We need to start at 6 p.m. because... Dude, I'm not going to start that game at 6 p.m. I'm old now. I was the oldest guy there because I'm like 65. The rest of them were youngsters. So they're like, let's stay up till the middle of the night. This is great. It's not for me. I wish I could take that for free. Man, I'm going to try this. It's a pretty interesting move. He can't take this because it's check. He could take this, which he should do. Because if I take it, then he gets my queen. But I'm hoping he won't see that. And he didn't. And then I get to advance. Oh, he gets to advance too. This is interesting. He's like, we need to start at 6 p.m. Man, you should have seen my text. You should have. In fact, I'll show you. Just kidding. I'm not going to show you my text. I'll just tell you what it said. 6 a.m. is what I recommended. Now, I would actually rather start that game at 6 in the morning. I don't even like to get up at 6 in the morning. Then start at 6 p.m. and stay up to the middle of the night. You know, the next time we play, if we ever play again, it's going to be even longer. But it was an interesting experience because here's why it was interesting. Because during it, it was very painful. It was like, let's not do this. And then afterward, we're like, when can we do it again? Have you ever had that experience? I bet you have. Post below the video if you've ever had the experience where while you were doing something, it was dreadful. And then, hey, I'll take this rook for free. Here's some time so you can make a move so I can do that. And then afterward, you're thinking, I want to do that some more. That was great. That was like a wonderful experience. Thanks for the queen. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Well, this is probably good for me. I have a queen. He has a rook. I'll pin him. And I'll win him. Thanks to the fact that my rook can move diagonally. And his rooks cannot. 6. Let's start at 6 p.m. Man, I am not going to do that. But it was actually fun. If you want to play a board game that takes 9 hours and is super complicated and has elements of everybody ganging up and screwing the same guy, figuratively speaking, then you should try. Oh my, this is interesting. This is the brilliant move, actually, so that he can't take me. Then you should try Twilight Imperium 4th Edition. It's very highly rated, very well regarded by everyone who loves to experience pain. I would recommend it. If you like bad experiences that are unpleasant, I would definitely recommend Twilight Imperium 4th Edition. Now, unfortunately, it's not a solitaire game, so you need to find other people who are similarly pain lovers. But if you manage to do that, you can play it. And it actually says best with 6 players, but I'm guessing if we played with 6 players, I wouldn't have been able to stream this show because I would still be in that game 2 days later. So I recommend 4 players because then it could actually be finished in one lifetime. We play with 4 players, and with more players, it is a lot longer. So I don't even know what it would be like with the full gamut of 6. That was fun. The show is now over because I am tired of playing chess. I don't recommend this chess variant. Don't play it. But next episode, we're going to play one that I came up with, which is, you're probably going to want to miss that episode. It's statue chess. It's also named badly because I named it. We will play a chess variant where pieces get into statue contests. If you ever want to know what's coming up next, just go to ChessWhiz.tv and be like, whoops, I spelled ChessWhiz wrong. And you can see what's coming up next. This has been ChessWhiz TV. Thanks for watching.